Okay guys, today we're going to work through tutorial 1 for Introduction to Dreamweaver CS5. So I'd like you to launch Dreamweaver, so just go into your search bar and press DRE. You should see this green icon, DW Dreamweaver open up. Now remember, we need to have a folder to store all of our files in for our first project. So on your USB or on the data D drive, you can make up a little folder called My First Website, and in there we're going to store our index page or our HTML page. We're going to use 3 images of these dogs here for our first website. Okay, so with Dreamweaver, we just need this very first button here, create new HTML. Well, it's the only thing we'll be using in this course. That's the only thing you need to know. You don't need to know anything else here. Create new HTML. Now this has come up in code view. You need to be in design view. Okay, there's also split view, but we're not going to use that either. So just go into design view. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is save this file. So at the moment it's called untitled1. So we'll just go File, Save, and navigate to our folder, which is on the D drive, My First Website. I'm going to call that index.html and save. I've already got one in there, so I'll just say yes. And we're right to go with our project. So our project is on dog breeds. So I'm just going to type in a heading, dog breeds. Now I'm going to make that a larger font size, so that it's like a heading. So I'm just going to mouse over that, come down here to the properties bar and format, and we want the biggest heading we can get, so that's heading 1. Okay, press enter. Now the first breed we're going to do is bulldog, and we're going to write a little bit about the bulldog. I'm just going to make that a slightly larger font as well, so I'll make it heading 2, just a little bit bigger, and I'm just going to do a quick web search for some information I can put in there. I might just put in Wikipedia, and I'm just going to copy and paste a little bit just to put in my project here. I'm not going to use it on the web, so I don't need to recognize it at this stage. So yeah, I might make that a little bit smaller, down to heading 3. That's fine. Now I will take out these little hyperlinks, don't need them. If I mouse over that one and come down here to link, I should be able to delete that one out. Down here to link and backspace. Mouse over that one. Come down here to link, backspace, and double click mouse over dog. Not too far on that one. Backspace. Okay. So just get into the habit of saving your work as you go along. So you'll notice there's a little asterisk there, which means it hasn't been saved. Just press Control S to save, and that's good to go. Now I'm just going to add in my picture of a bulldog. So just on Google Images, just type in bulldog and go to images, and just choose one that you like. Maybe that one there is a good one. Now this one, if you have a look at it, 680 by 453, that's a little bit big, but we can resize it in Dreamweaver if you need to. Just try to keep your images down to, say, about 400 by 400, a little bit smaller, just for this time. So just right click and save image as, and whatever it's called, so here it's just called 3/4 sitting, I'm just going to call that bulldog, and I'm actually going to call it bulldog 2 because I've already got a bulldog in my folder. But just keep it as one word, no spaces. That way it says my bulldog there. So I'll just say bulldog 2 and make sure there's no spaces and not more than one word. Okay, I'm going to insert that image into my page now. Insert image, and it should go to that folder because it knows where I've saved my index page. Double click on Bulldog 2, just go OK for that one. And you'll notice it's a little bit big, so I can resize that later on to make it a good size, but I'll just leave it as it is. I need to save, so Control S, and just to test it out I go on to my preview, debug, and you can either preview it in Explorer or Chrome. I'll pick Explorer and it'll come up here, and that's how my page is looking. There's a few things to go with it, but at this stage if you can get up to that, that's pretty good going.